The ancient kingdom was the most advanced and prosperous kingdom in their time. But how did they achieve this? And why other countries started a war against them and wiping them off the map without any trace? Here's what I think happened. I think the ancient kingdom was just like other countries, nothing special. When the moon people and others from space came to the blue planet, I think they were the only one who welcomed them in their country. And this is why they became the most advanced country in the world. And I'm not saying this just because we know that the moon people had advanced technology. But the main reason, I think, was because they collected the knowledge from everywhere and everyone. And this is why they exceeded their limits. And seeing this, other countries started to fear them and their power. And this is why they formed an unprecedented alliance against them. Besides the moon people who came to the blue planet, I think there were others who came too. And among them, I think, are the fishmen and the Ming people. We know that the blue planet has more than one moon, and those could be populated as well. But we also saw the space pirates and their spaceship. And this confirms two things. There are other planets that are populated with people besides the blue planet, and traveling in space is not a problem. Here you have a few similarities that these people share with each other. All of them live in unnatural places. Fishmen live underwater. Moon people live on clouds. Ming people live on top of an animal. I think all these people used to live in the ancient kingdom. But after the destruction of the ancient kingdom, they went to these unnatural places, hoping that they will be safe from the world government. Because as we know, they are part of the list of the human trade, together with everyone who is not part of the world government. And the most important connection between these people and the ancient kingdom is that in these three places they have a poneglyph, which are made by the ancient kingdom. The fact that Joe Boy sent a letter to the fishmen promising them that they will be out of that place and live like everyone else tells us two things. First, about the connection between fishmen and the ancient kingdom. Second, the fact that he promised them to get them out of there means that they weren't there from the beginning. Because if this was their home, which they chose themselves, then why would they want to leave? But if this was the case, then why he did not do this before the war? Professor Clover said that the world government what feared the most about the ancient kingdom is their ideals, which I think were that everyone is equal and they gave everyone the freedom and the space to do what they know best. And this is why they became the most advanced and prosperous kingdom in the world. This is one of the reasons why the world government erased the history, because if people from the 117 countries were to find out about this kingdom and how it did function, where everybody lived together despite their differences, and this was the key to their success, and not view everyone who is different than you as an enemy, then these people would rise against the world government and their system, and try to build a better world as the ancient kingdom did. Most governments in general, in order to keep themselves in power, first they divide people into groups without them realizing this, and then they convince the people that there is an enemy out there who wants to destroy you, and they are the only ones who can keep you safe. And this tactic works every time. Because people in these cases, they base their decision on emotions and fear, rather than on logic. One other similarity is the technology they use. Fishmen were able to build the ancient weapon Pluton, and that's why Tom had the blueprint of Pluton. They also built the Noah. About the moon people, we saw how advanced they are in technology when you compare them to the rest of the world. We don't know much about the Ming people yet, but what we saw so far is pretty impressive. They built their country on top of an elephant, they made a forest out of a whale, and they can use electricity. If you know more similarities among these people, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, like and share if you liked this video, and subscribe for more One Piece videos.